Hey, this is Gayle from BERNINA of Naperville. I'm getting ready to go to work, and I bet you can watch this month's Kimberbell Society while I go from point A to point B because it's pretty quick. Now, is it quick because we raced and we hurried and all of that? No, it's just fun, relaxing, and easy. So I hope that you enjoy it. It's a cute drawstring backpack, and it's Fab-Boo-Lous. Let's have a look. So here's our Fab-Boo-Lous canvas backpack for September 2024. And it's super cute. And as always, if you're watching this video on our YouTube channel, well, you're already watching it. But there is an interactive presentation deck like what I'm using right now that you can access through the description of this video and through our product description on our BERNINA of Naperville channel. And it gives you all of the links and all of the instructions and everything for making our Kimberbell Society this month, which is the Fab-Boo-Lous backpack. So the kit contents, if you decide that you want to order a kit, you can click right here in this link, and that'll take you right to our website where you will be able to see September 4th, our fabulous Kimberbell Society bag right there. And you can purchase it with or without the design because some of you might have already gotten the design somewhere else. In the kit, there are 6 different fabrics, and you can use them however you like. Of course, the black and white are going to be reserved for the B and the O, and then the pumpkin color ones are going to be reserved for the pumpkin. And there's also this gorgeous charcoal canvas cinch backpack blank, which is super easy to embroider on because they've done all the work for you as far as making the drawstring. You just need to sew up the sides when it's complete. You're also going to get some black applique glitter and some copper applique glitter. What do you need in addition to the stuff that is in your kit? Well, we're going to need some stabilizer. Now, Kimberbell is recommending wash away sticky back stabilizer, but I found that the medium cutaway sticky back was perfectly fine. So it's really up to you what you want to do. I don't plan on washing my bag, so I actually just use a medium cutaway sticky back stabilizer. And then I just kind of placed my pieces in the hoop this month, but you might want paper tape if you're feeling a little timid about that. I've had years of experience doing this. So the threads are easy. It's black 0020 and date in 1311. And we use the Isocord polyester spools here. And then there you can get a better look at what we're going to be embroidering. So there are 3 designs that you're going to get this month. There is a centering design and there is the Boo design. Now the Boo design comes in 2 sizes, one that fits the BERNINA large oval and one that fits the BERNINA midi hoop. So we are using the one that fits the midi hoop on our BERNINA 540 with embroidery. Now the BERNINA 540 is actually an internet-only machine. So if you like this 540 and you want to give it a try this month, guess what? It's on sale. It's a sewing machine. It's also an embroidery machine. It has all of those BERNINA features, the penetration power, the reliability, the durability, the ease of use, the 9mm stitch capability, and the perfect hoop options for any of your Kimberbell projects. So if you're interested in this machine, just click the link in your interactive presentation and you can learn more about it and, see if maybe it's a little treat you could give yourself. And let's take a minute to just talk about how to get your Kimberbell designs. Now, you're buying the kit from BERNINA of Naperville, and in some cases, if you're getting the kit with the design, you're getting the designs from us as well. But the files are going to be emailed to you from Kimberbell because when you buy the designs from us, then we send a request to Kimberbell that then sends you the email of the design. So there are a few things that you need to be mindful of. And in our interactive handout, just make sure that you watch here to learn how to retrieve your files if you've never done so before. You're going to need a few other supplies. They're pretty simple. Fabric marking pen when we get ready to stitch our bag together. Very sharp scissors for clipping the threads and doing the trim in place applique. Straight pins, ruler, sewing machine. I mentioned one earlier for your straight line sewing. And for the standard sewing foot to sew things together, I just use the standard 1C reverse pattern foot. So let's talk about hooping this backpack blank. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to hoop your sticky bag stabilizer paper side up in your hoop. And then I like to use the scoring tool to score it so that we can peel the paper away to expose the sticky side. Then we're going to head over to our embroidery machine and choose the centering crosshairs. This is simple. You can use any color thread you want. It doesn't matter. And like I pointed out earlier, I'm using a medium sticky back cutaway, but you could use the wash away like Kimberbell recommends. But once you stitch that little cross, that centering cross onto your sticky back stabilizer, you're going to leave the hoop on the machine and you're going to prep your backpack over at your workspace. And you're going to do that by measuring 9 inches down from the drawstring top on either side of one flat piece of the side. Once you've made those marks, you're going to fold them so that you fold right on that. In my case, I'm using the 9-inch line and make a crease. And then you're going to fold the bag in half again and make a crease. And this intersection is what you're going to place on your centering crosshairs. And you want to make sure, if anything, that you're doing it fairly accurately. But you want to definitely make sure that it's not crooked. And so this is just a great way to do that easily. Once you've got everything stuck on there, it's time to pick your actual Boo embroidery design. So then we're going to stitch this. Now, this is trim in place applique, and we're going to start with our black thread. And we're just going to go through all of the prompts as we get through the B, the O, the pumpkin, and so forth. But when you want to follow your Kimberbell instructions for this so that you know what's a placement stitch versus what's a stitch down stitch. And basically, a placement stitch is single line and a tack down stitch is triple run. And it's up to you how close you want to cut these pieces of fabric. I went about somewhere just under 1/8 of an inch away. When you do the B, when you do the O, and when you do the pumpkin part and the stem is the first one that you do, you're going to use fabric. But when we get to the face of the jack-o'-lantern and when we get to the bats, we're actually using the glitter fabric, the glitter vinyl. And then with that, you just want to make sure that before you lay that down, you peel your little protective film away from it because it's actually much thinner than what is in your kit. And there are some black bats out of glitter. And then your final 2 color changes are going to be the orange thread, and that is your orange glitter. Once you have stitched out your design and it's done, it's time to convert your machine to sewing and remove your stabilizer and turn your work inside out, being careful I like to tie the drawstrings in a knot and tuck them under in the corner and pin. You're just going to pin up these sides and then you're going to use matching thread and stitch the sides, being extra careful to backstitch a few times at the beginning and at the corner where those drawstrings are. And also you'll notice that this backpack is tapered a little bit at the top, and that's just so you don't stitch all the way through the drawstring at the top. And then you're done. And, Halloween is Amy's favorite time of year, so
I made her model this bag for all of you.
See, I told you it was easy, and you're going to love it. And I hope that you give it to a little one, a big one, or whoever the Halloween enthusiast is in your family or your friend circle. So thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, if you want to see more videos and more tutorials, some that are much, much longer than this one, you can check out our Bernina of Naperville YouTube channel. It's easy. It's youtube.com/Bernina of Naperville. And there you can like, comment, and subscribe. Now, go out, go practice your trick-or-treating.